Oh, there we go. G'day Susie, it's Jace here from Adelaide Vehicle Centre. Usually when we do these videos we have 2 people, so someone records me while I'm doing it, but today the yard's been pretty full and we're pretty short on people, so I'm just going to give you a quick video myself, like a little selfie, but I'll get straight into it. Like we were talking about with the velocity, you got your 6-speed transmission. Obviously the best thing is the sports shift, so if you bring it down here into drive and flick it across to the left, you can actually control the gears up and down manually, as you see there. So awesome, it's a handy thing to have, obviously if you feel like being a bit sporty. But move along, moving up here you got your engine start, so obviously push the brake in, click it, start the engine. Down the bottom here you got your AUX, your iPod and your USB, as well as 2 12-volt power sources. So that's a handy thing to have when charging a phone obviously. But like you're saying today, you know most about this because you drove one, so I'll keep it really quick. But starting with the head unit here, got your AC and all your fan speeds on this side, as well as where you want to place it, and the temp in the middle. But cool thing I love in all cars is the Bluetooth connectivity. Obviously with Bluetooth connectivity, oh there you go, it's voice recognition as well. But with the Bluetooth connectivity, you can make inbound, outbound calls without having the trouble of picking up your phone and then have the risk of getting a fine. That way you can actually keep your eyes on the road and stay safe. And you can control that from the multi-function steering wheel. So as you see here on the left side is your Bluetooth connectivity buttons down here, as well as your volume. And on the right, sorry the sun's in the way, but you got your cruise control as well as your trip. So you control your trip in the middle there. Obviously what you want to set it to as well. But left side's your indicators, right side is your... No, left side's not your indicators, it's your windscreen wipers, right side's your indicators as well as your lights. But cool thing is you can see here, it's Triptronic as well. So you can actually control the gears manually from the wheel, which is an awesome feature to have. Obviously, like I said, if you feel like racing through the hills. But what we'll do is I'll walk you around the car. So we'll jump out and have a quick look at the bonnet here. One thing I actually didn't touch on, if you see down here, it's also got parking assist as well with all the sensors on the back. So they actually control you. Don't know how bad you are at parking a car, but it's a handy thing to have. My girlfriend likes to hit a few trolleys in the shopping centre. But making our way around the car now. As you can see down the bottom, really clean body. But one thing I did touch on before, if you can see here, the skirt's coming off a bit, but we can easily seal that one up. But other than that, the car's in really good condition. I'll pop the bonnet here so you can have a look under the hood. So there's the turbo motor underneath the hood, 1.8 litre turbo. Cool, really good motor, obviously strong, really good on fuel economy as well as it's got the kick to get up and down the highway. I'm not too sure about the terrain over in Tassie. I know from experience there is a few hills, but it's really simple and easy to maintain. But one thing I'll touch on, with us here Susie at ABC, we have a structural guarantee. So what that is at ABC we guarantee that none of our vehicles have been in an accident that could affect the structural integrity of the car. And a good way when going to other dealerships is to have a look at that is, if you have a look here at the nuts and bolts on the bonnet, if it looks like it's got like paint chips or tool wear, like the tool's been on it and it's been stripped, it's a good indication that it's actually been in an accident, because they wouldn't take a bonnet off if it's been in an accident, if you know what I mean. But I'll walk you around the car again. Coming to this side as well. One thing I touched on when I was to you over the phone, if you can have a see here, there's a little scrape mark down the bottom here. It's not as bad as it seems, but if you have a look here, that's a nice cut and polish. We get that one out as well. And on the rims, as I was saying before, minor gutter rush, so nothing really serious. But coming along the vehicle, really clean along the sides. Have a look in the back seat here. Sorry, the sun's really bad. So the back seat's really nice. Obviously still plenty of room for such a small car. I'm 6 foot and I can fit in these easily. And you got your cup holders in the middle. Covered around the back of the vehicle now. Got the velociter. Got all your sensors as well for your reversing cameras. Twin exhaust, just there. Come around the side. Have a look underneath the bonnet. Underneath the boot, sorry. It's been a long day. So still for a hatchback, it's actually quite big boot space, to be honest. And you got your velociter floor mats in there as well. Obviously those seats you can actually pull them down, and if need be hook up a child restraint as well. But that was just a quick video of the velociter Susie. Thank you for your time and watching. I will keep in contact with you and see where we go from there. Thanks, Susie.